ladies and gentlemen, my name is Nosi. I live in England and work in England. I would like to share a story of how I almost got married to a married man. Did you hear that? Yes, how I almost got married to a married man. I was in my 30s. And most of the time I wasn't sure I wanted to marry because of my background, because of the family problems. But when I reached 30, I got interested in marriage because I'm a woman, I've got feelings and I've got love to share. I've got too much love to share. Then therefore that love needed to be shared with someone. Then I started looking. So this man came at the right time, but the time when I was not even expecting to meet someone. I remember very well that I was working in the Eastern Cape while I stayed in Durban. I missed a flight in East London going back to Durban because I was seconded in the Eastern Cape in a project. So I missed a flight. So as I missed the flight, I remember I had to go and sleep at home because the flight was in East London, or book a hotel, something like that. But I changed the ticket and flew the next day. And the reason why I missed the flight is because there was a policewoman that stopped my car in Butterworth in Equa. So after she stopped my car, she took our licenses. She said we stopped at the wrong place, but Butterworth is very overcrowded. I threw a tantrum telling her that there are so many criminals that she needed to arrest, while she conveniencing us. It didn't help. We ended up getting tickets, and after a delay of maybe 1 hour, and I missed the flight that way, so I had to fly the next day. I wanted to take her on and open a case against her, but people advised me not to because they said I'll have to go to Butterworth from Durban and attend a court case. So you always count the costs if you are challenging someone to court and you are far away, which is what is letting other people to get away with many things. Because I'm far away from home, it's because I just can't attend court. So I left, and because I went back home, so I woke up the next morning. It was a lazy Saturday. I was wearing flip-flops and shorts and a vest. I was still tiny that time with a small body and a vest. And I was bald in the head. I had no hair. So surely I didn't think I was attractive to see someone that would promise me marriage. So I remember I checked in early at the airport. So I had to go back to my luggage because I forgot a knife with me. So I had a history of my nail cutters, knives and scissors getting confiscated at the airport. You don't put them in the bag you will travel with because they are sharp objects. You put them in your luggage. So I had to go back and take it. Then I remember seeing this man and the notice side of me saying, oh my God, this man is handsome. We came this way, I was coming this way and he was coming the other way, going to the check-in as I was coming back. I didn't even greet, I passed. Then when I went to the plane, to my surprise, I was sitting next to him. I remember saying, hi, I think I'm supposed to sit next to you. And then he gave me away and I sat, and I ignored him. I was reading a book which was saying how to be single and satisfied. So I don't talk to people unless they talk to me. I say hi. So he started a conversation and say, hi lady, can I disrupt you? What is this book all about? I explained it is about how to be single and satisfied, and explain. Then he said, are you single? I said yes. And said, and you? And then he said, I'm about to be single and I'm getting divorced. And then we started talking, sharing and talking. And then I guess he fell in love with my character because he used to say I'm having a live character, an exuberant character, which is my secret weapon, which has helped me in many things. in life. I've opened so many doors with my character. Okay, I've got intelligence more than many other women, but my character also works magic for me. So what happened was, he told me that he was a powerful man. He's working in this national office, which I'm not going to mention, and he was powerful, and he had many projects that he was interested in me doing. And that time I was working for the University of KwaZulu-Natal, so I could get a job, an extra job, if I wanted to. And then he's going to take my details and we exchange CVs. There was nothing about love that was mentioned, but we just talked. Fine. Then we reached the Shaka, is it King Shaka Zulu, this Durban airport? But we reached that airport. So when we reached that airport, both of us were stuck at the airport because nobody came to fetch him and nobody came to fetch me. But something happened when we were standing together. Something fell and I had to go down and pick it up. I was not aware that he's in Zavela, and he noticed that I was wearing a G-string. His silly eyes. Fine. Then I took, okay. Ultimately, the person that came to fetch me came, my friend. She drove my car and came to fetch me. I introduced him because he was with me. Now we're waiting together with a friend. And then I said, we are leaving now. But when we said goodbye, he sneaked a kiss on me here. Okay, I was shocked, but I said maybe he's a friendly person, and we left it. Remember, we exchanged numbers already because he has a project and he wanted me to send my CV to him. I did. But the next day, we spent the whole afternoon. I came back from work around 4. We spent until the batteries were finished talking, expressing himself, telling me that he's about to divorce. Remember, it is the time when I was praying, but I wasn't praying to be misled. I was praying to have a husband because of how we are raised in Christianity. And then we think we must pray for husbands, and people take advantage of us, including men in church. They take advantage of our respect of God and our Christian principles and the principle of abstinence. So in the end, I was falling for him because we were talking a lot. He did something that surprised me. I was called by his PA during the course of the week saying, hi, I'm called by Mr. So-and-so, and he's saying, I must inform you that you are booked for a flight. She would like to have dinner in this place and that place with him. My God, the wild side of me was so excited. This has never happened to me, which explains to us all that the gift of the devil is so enticing, is so nice. His apple is so gold and ulibawele. It's so attractive, né? Because that has never happened to me, and I was gonna go to that flight and have dinner with him. I went home, bathed, dressed nicely, and I was in that flight. And as I was in that flight, he picked me up in this big airport. He opened doors for me and he took me for dinner, which was very nice and romantic. And I was already feeling for him because he's going to be divorced already. And then after that, it was late already because it was on a Friday. We go to his house. He was so polite. By the way, this guy is Zulu. Guys, Zulu men are polite, extremely polite. They can sweep you off your feet and they are respectful. And he knew my Christianity, because my Christian principles, because he said his wife, who was going to be the ex-wife, used to be a Christian like me, and they abstained before marriage, and he knows it. And in his house, he gave me his guest room. The guest room had a very big house in the high class area with many rooms, many showers, a beautiful house. Really, I slept well, and the next morning he prepared breakfast. We had a breakfast in the pool. I'll continue with this story as part 2, because when these videos are too big, I struggle to load them. So I'll make it part 1 and make it and also have part 2. Please follow me. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please, guys, support me. If you support me, I'll tell you many stories. I've got so many stories with this love thing. Take care of yourselves. I love you, and I'll upload another video as soon as I settle down. Thank you. Bye now. By the way, I'm recording by the beach. As you see, I just needed time and I walked to the beach and I decided to sit in the sun and tell this story. God bless you. I love you. Bye.